Hi, my name is Dave Hudspath. I'm going to teach you how to do some tricks with money. Dottie, I used to work in a pizza shop, and at the end of the night I had to take the money and deposit it in the bank. The only thing was, the bank was kind of funny about that. They wanted the money all facing the same way. You couldn't have money going this way and that way and, you know, all different ways. They didn't like that. So I found out back then that if I used a little bit of magic, I could get all the bills to face the same way. The secret to this trick is actually using some gimmick money. I'll get into that in a moment. What you have are two bills that are stuck together so that they're actually, I guess, a double face bill, if you will. Two of them, and then the other three are normal, face and back, front and back. These gimmick bills go in the second and fourth position from the top. Now you'll show the bills casually at the beginning by using a move that goes like this. Hold the bills in the left hand, push off the top bill, grab it with the right hand, and rotate your hands palm down, and then palm up again, and now push off this top bill onto this as you drop it to the table. So again, you do it again, turn over, show, drop two, and then place the last one on top. What you've done is apparently shown front and backs, but you've hidden the two gimmick bills. Now take the first bill, turn it face down, put the next one on face up, face down, face up, face down. So from this side it looks like they're all messed up. But because of the gimmick bills here, from the other side they're all facing the same way. So you just show this setup here, this mixed up bills, turn it over 3 times, snap your fingers, and then show that all the money faces the same way. Dottie, here I have a $50. Looks like an ordinary $50, but it's a magic $50.
All right.
And I'll show you why in a moment. All I have to do is place it here on the hand, and I can make it balance. And by moving the fingers, we can make it fall down to the palm. And you can take a look at that if you'd like. To make the coin fall into your hand and balance, you need a straight pin. Now I'm going to use, for demonstration purposes, instead of the straight pin, I'll use this match so that you can see it. You simply clip it here between the knuckles of your fingers and then just balance the coin on top of it. Now by releasing the pressure, you can make that coin fall slowly into your hand. When it falls all the way down, all you have to do is open your fingers. The pin will fall as you hand the coin out to the spectator. Dottie, are you any good with money?
No.
Know much about it? No? Okay. No. Well, look, here I have some new money, or what looks like new money. Just pick a bill, any one. Which one do you like?
This one.
That one there? Okay, I'll move it to the top. Do you want to change your mind and have any other bill?
No, I want that
one. All right, we'll place that bill right there.
Okay.
Now, Dottie, you could have chosen any one of these bills. Is that correct? I gave you a choice of any one. And you said you weren't that good with money, and I believe you because you see, you happen to pick the only bill that's counterfeit. To do the counterfeit trick, you need to take 3 bills and write counterfeit on the back of them. Now, the other 3 bills have nothing written on the back of them. These bills are alternated so that the counterfeit bill is every other one from the back. Okay? Now we're going to use the same move that we used earlier in the first trick. But what you do is you spread the bills out and have them choose one. So bring that bill to the top by simply cutting the stack and then placing it down. By using that move that I showed you earlier, in this case they're showing as all normal backs, and then show that they picked the only bill that says counterfeit. Another way that this could go, though, would be that they would be all counterfeit that you're showing, and that would look like this, so that these all say counterfeit on them, and that they picked the only bill that wasn't counterfeit, proving they are pretty good with money or better than they thought. Here's a story of 3 bank robbers. One of them was out making sure the police didn't follow him. The other 2 were right here, and they got away with 6 bags of gold. These 2 decided to divide up the money evenly between themselves while the other bank robber was outside. They got down to the last bag of gold and they realized he was coming back and they didn't want to get caught. So what they did was they started to put the money back onto the table. And that way he wouldn't catch them. Well, they looked outside and he wasn't out there at all. It was a cow that came by. So they said, well, let's divide the money up again evenly between ourselves. So they started to take the money. And they got down to the last bag of gold. And he was definitely coming back this time. So they made a grab for the last bag. He came in, said, what's going on in here? And they said, oh, nothing. They said, we just put the money over here in the closet for safekeeping. The secret to this trick is that you don't actually divide the coins up evenly, even though you apparently do. Pick up the first two, one in each hand, and start from the left and pick up a coin. From the right, pick up a coin. Left, right, left. You get down to the last coin, and now what you do is you start to put them back. But start putting them back with the right. And left, and right. And what happens is, apparently you put them all back down, but now you have none over here and you have two over here. So you're ahead of the game. Now you just continue picking up again. Left, right, left. Get down to the last coin again. This time just come over with the left hand, pick it up. Even though it looked as though you apparently evenly distributed them, you now only have 2 coins over here and you have 6 coins in the other hand. Here's a trick using a dollar bill, which I'll take and fold in half, and then place that inside this paper. And I'll even open it up a little bit so that you can see what's going on, because I'm going to take this pencil and push it right into the dollar bill, into the center. Watch closely. It's a little push, comes through, another push through, and this time I'll push it all the way through. Say the magic words, open it up, and you can see that there are absolutely no holes in the dollar bill, but there are holes in the paper. To do this trick, you need to prepare a dollar bill. And what I did was I took a razor knife and I cut it right here on the black circle on the left of the D, if you will, from top to bottom, just a straight line. Now that will hold together if you give it a little squeeze, and no one will see that it's there. Now you fold the bill in half this way, and then fold it in half again, the front half of it back out. So that circle that I was talking about is exposed, but right beyond that crease is where your cut is. Now if you take an extremely sharp pencil, you'll be able to feed it right into that opening, and instead of going through the center of the bill like it should, it's actually coming under the bill and through it. Now that's not that good of an illusion right there, so you need to dress it up by placing this inside a piece of paper. Place the paper over the center crease, fold it down, fold this flap back like I was talking about, and now just simply push through. Take it all the way through, once, twice, as many times as you'd like. The holes should be down here, so when you squeeze and open up, they'll be looking here and there aren't any holes. There are holes in the paper, and no one will know that the secret is actually down here. Dottie, how many coins do you see on the table?
3.
And what are they?
A penny, a quarter, and a dime.
Fantastic. In my hand I have a prediction. Push any one of the coins towards myself. Any one.
Okay, the quarter.
The quarter.
Yes.
Are you sure? You can change your mind.
I want the quarter.
You want the quarter.
Yes.
And in my hand I had a prediction, remember?
Yes.
And that coin happens to be a quarter. The secret to this trick is called the magician's force, and what you have is 3 different coins, a penny, a quarter, a dime. In my hand I have a quarter. I want to make sure that I get the quarter. So push any coin towards myself, and last time you pushed the quarter. This time push a different one and I'll show you what would happen.
Okay, the dime.
The dime, okay. Now at that point I would say, okay, now there's 2 coins remaining. Drag any one towards yourself. This is the important one. Drag any one towards yourself.
Okay, the penny.
The penny. Now that left the quarter.
Quarter.
And then you show that you have the quarter. It could have went the other way. So you could have pushed the dime towards myself and then drug the quarter towards yourself. At that point I would say, are you sure you want that coin? And they'll say yes, and you remind them of the prediction, and there you show a quarter. So either way it's going to work. Dottie, here's a little trick using some money,
Okay.
and I'll pull all that out. What I have here is an English penny, I have a quarter, a dime, a little American penny, and a nickel, okay? And I'm so sure of this that I'm going to bet money on it.
All right.
Choose any coin you want, and that's the coin you're going to get. Doesn't matter. Any one you want.
The dime?
Are you sure about that? You can
Yes.
change your mind, okay.
The dime.
And remember I said I was so sure I would bet money. Look, on the back of the dollar bill, it says, I knew you would pick the dime. To do this trick, you'll need several props. I have an English penny, nickel, quarter, American penny, and then a dime, a dollar bill, and a small envelope. What you're going to do is actually have different predictions for each of the coins. For example, if they choose the dime, on the back side, on the quarter, 1/4 of this bill, I have written, I knew you would pick the dime. Now, if they chose, let's say, the nickel, what I would do is I would open it up this way, half of the bill, and I would show that it says, I knew you would pick the nickel. If they chose, for example, the English penny, then I would just open up the entire bill and show that on the inside it says, I knew you would pick the English penny. So you have 3 different ways to go. One on the inside, one on the half bill, and one on the quarter bill, and you keep this down so that nobody knows there's any writing. That takes care of those 3 coins. Now you still have the American penny and the quarter to go. On the back of the quarter, I took an Avery label and I put a little sticker on there, and it says, I knew you would pick this coin. And it's the only one. So if they chose this, you would have them turn over every other coin and then show that this is the correct coin. And if they choose the American penny, on the back of the envelope that you carry it all in, it says, I knew you would pick the small penny. Now if you put this quarter in here so that the writing side is down, and just slide this all into the envelope, put the bill in there so the writing side is down, you can carry it around, nothing will get out of shape, and then you can just dump it all out onto the table and begin the trick at any time. And it's a really nice trick. Dottie, have you ever heard of origami? It's a art where you make things out of paper.
Yes.
Right. Here's some paper, but I tell you what, do you have a dollar bill? I'll show you
Yes,
something
I do.
else. Okay. Place the George Washington side down on the table there, and I'll show you one-handed origami. It goes like this. You simply pick the bill up and roll it around a little bit, and look, I have now turned your dollar bill into a ball.
Yes, you did.
Not too impressed with that. I tell you what, let's cover that up a little bit. Take the paper, if you will.
Right.
Here's the pen.
Okay.
Write down some numbers as I call them out.
Okay.
How about 2, 9,
All right.
8,
Okay.
how about 27?
All right.
Give me a couple zeros in there.
Okay.
And maybe a 6.
All right.
That sounds good. Okay, here's your bill under here. Go ahead and open it up and take a look at the serial number. And I think you'll be surprised to find that the numbers
match.
actually match. For this trick, you'll need a piece of paper, a pen, and a dollar bill that you've memorized the serial number from. Take that bill and crumple it into a ball and just hold it in your hand, hidden in your finger palm. Hand them a piece of paper as you talk about origami. Borrow a bill from them. It's important that you have them place the bill George Washington side down. That way, if they think back on it, there's no way they could think that you saw the serial numbers. Take that bill, roll it up into a ball like we did in the presentation, place it onto the table. Hand them the paper, hand them the pen, cover the bill up with a napkin or a handkerchief, have them write down the numbers you call out, which will be the serial number that you remembered from the bill that's hidden in your hand. After they've written it all out and they don't know what's coming yet, you're going to switch this bill for the one under the handkerchief. And the way you do this is just simply come down and pick up the bill under the handkerchief, and as you pick it up, just open your hand and let this bill fall out and take the one under the handkerchief. So it would go like this, lift it up, put it away, have them open the bill, the serial numbers match, the trick is done. And it's a real good idea when you're done doing this, you've just taken their dollar bill and crumpled it up, offer them another dollar bill to replace it. This is for 2 reasons. 1, so they don't have a crumpled up dollar bill in their wallet, and 2, so you don't have to keep remembering serial numbers. You can use the same bill over and over every time you do this trick. Here's a little trick with a penny. Put it here, give it a little rub, have it disappear, and jump over here. To do the penny trick, take a penny, put it in your right hand at the fingertips. Your left hand goes palm down, but it's arched a little bit so that you have an opening here. What you're going to do is as you turn the hand over, you're actually going to throw the penny across the table rub it here, make it disappear, and have it reappear over here. So all you have to do is practice it some and get your timing down and your aim down, and you can make the penny jump from one hand to the other hand. You know, it's pretty easy to make one coin go from one place to another, but I'm going to try something really hard with more than one coin.
Okay.
Watch closely. One coin will go into each of my hands,
Okay.
and the other coins I'd like you to place onto my knuckles right there. Remember, one coin in each hand, place the other coins onto my knuckles. There's one, there's the other. Now, like I say, this is extremely difficult, so watch. I missed. Here, put them back on. I always miss because I get a little excited when I first try to do this. I have to slow it down. Watch. We'll do it magically. 1, 2, 3. There it went. Look. Now there's one coin over there and 3 coins over here. To do this coin trick, what you need to do is have 4 half dollars or any kind of coin. And the thing is, it'll never work right the first time. It's not supposed to. Watch, I'll show you what I mean. You put one coin in each hand, have a spectator place the coins onto your knuckles. And now you're apparently going to turn your hands over, and what should happen is the 2 outside coins will fall onto the table. That's the way it should be. But you're going to cheat, see? So when they place them onto your knuckles, what you'll do is let this coin fall inside and let both of these fall out as you turn the hand. So now it looks like the 2 on the knuckles fell, but really what happened was you have no coins over here and you have 2 coins here. So when they put the coins back onto your knuckles, thank you, you're already done, and all you have to do is just open your hands and let the coins fall in, and then show the magic happen, because now you have 3 coins in one hand and 1 coin in the other hand. Here's a little something using a couple of dollar bills. Place one inside the other and fold it over, locking it in place, then lock the other one in place. Give the thing a little twist and another twist, and then what you can do is actually pull one bill right through the other dollar bill so that neither one is harmed, and you've passed one bill through another. To do this trick, what you'll need are a couple of dollar bills and half of another dollar bill that you double stick tape to the back of one of the bills. So this is actually the center of the bill, but because of the way you taped it on, it looks like the end. That bill goes on the bottom, and then you just simply lock one bill on top of the other, twist it around. Now you have to turn it over. So you turn the whole thing over, give it another twist. Now what looks like the middle is actually the end because of what you taped on there. So you just pull it right through, place this bill, the middle, at the supposed end, which is actually a middle if you follow that. Open that up, turn the whole thing over, open it up again, remove the bottom bill, turn it up. You've shown both sides supposedly, and one bill went through another. Dottie, how much money do you see on the table there?
$6.
A $5 and a $1 bill, right? $6, okay. I'm going to take the $5 bill and fold it up a little bit, kind of like so.
Okay.
And then I'll fold the $1 bill up, same way I did the
Okay.
5, okay? And what we'll do is a little con game here, all right?
All right.
I have this little card, and I'll place it on top of the $6.
Okay.
And I'll remove the bottom bill, in this case the $1 bill, and you put your finger on the card and on the 5, all right?
Okay.
Now this is a con game. Remember, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get that $5 bill out from under your finger and the card without touching any of it. Are you ready? Here we go. Look, it's done. Take a look. See, I got it out. I didn't touch your finger or the card. Okay, you're not impressed. Let's try a little bit of magic. Look, there's a 5 and there's a 1, correct?
Okay.
Okay, this time we'll do the same thing.
All right.
Put your finger on the 5. I'll hold on to the $1 bill, right?
Okay.
All right, watch closely. A little magic. Snap the fingers. Look, it's done. Now I have the $5 bill. And you have under your finger, yes,
$1
the
bill.
$1 bill. To do this trick, you need a $5 bill and a $1 bill. And from one of the $1 bills, you'll take and cut off the small circle and use some double stick tape and put it down here on the $5 bill. Okay? So now when you fold this $5 bill up, half, half, and then over, this little packet will now show $5 on one side or $1 on the other. That's the way the trick works. So you fold the 5 up and you fold the 1 up the exact same way. Place the $5 bill on top of the $1 bill, put a card or a wallet or whatever you want on top of both of those bills. Now, slide out the bottom bill, which in this case is the $1 bill, and have someone place their finger on the card and the bill. Tell them that this is a con game and you're going to get that $5 bill out from under their hand without touching the card or their hand. Close the 1 into your hand, snap your fingers, tell them it's done. They lift their finger, they lift the card, and you do the old joke, see, I got the 5 and I never touched your hand or the card. Well, they're not impressed, but that's okay. Now it's time to do some magic. Once again, place the 5 on top of the 1. This time, put these on top of the card. Now, turn the card face down and slide out the bottom bill. What you've taken is the 5, but it looks like a 1 because of the piece that you glued on there. They put their finger on the card again. Say, watch, I'll get that 5 out from under your hand magically. Just close this into your hand, turn it over, open it up, and show that you now have the $5 bill in your hand. Open this up and hide the little $1 thing that you've glued on there. Lay it down, they lift their hand, and the bills have changed places magically. Dottie, here's a little trick using 4 half-dollars. I'll take 2 of the coins and put them into my hand, and the other 2, put them into the hand also. Now, I don't know if you can see it or not, but right there's a little piece of magic powder that I'm going to pick up. Believe me, it's true. Put it on the hand, give it a little bit of a rub, and look, all those coins disappear. For this trick, you'll need one of these clips that you can place the coins into. Place that you get these clips are from department stores, and you can get them off of the hangers. They'll actually give you the hangers most of the time when you buy clothes, and just pop one of the clips off, and there you have it. This is what you'd use to make the coins vanish. By holding this in the hand and then placing the coins into the clip, the coins will not rattle around, so it's done inside your hand. When you want to make the coins vanish, all you do is drop them into your lap. Now, the way you cover this so that they don't see it is by moving your arm forward. When your arm gets about here, you've got cover between the bottom of your fist and your lap, and you just open your hand, let the coins fall, come back, wave your hand around, and show that the coins have vanished. So it's from here into your lap, but covered by your arm. Hampton Ridge Magic would like to thank you for purchasing this video on Money Magic. Hampton Ridge offers a variety of magic videos. Contact your local dealer for more information.